Hello there. Southern parts of Europe have been sweltering under heat wave conditions. Lots of hot and dry weather to be found across much of the Mediterranean. And now those conditions have given rise to beautiful sunsets in places like Santorini, Greece. It's not as pleasant, however, in the southwest for the Iberian Peninsula. Further inland, temperatures in places like Madrid hitting 39 degrees Celsius. Now, the good news is temperatures will be coming down across much of the Mediterranean and eastern areas of Europe, but they'll be on the rise for more western areas and across the north, thanks to high pressure, and that's building out west. But across the east, there's that deepening area of low pressure. It's going to bring some very nasty weather across the Baltic states. Moving on from Poland, now we could see some flooding from that heavy rain in places like Latvia. That's where we've got warnings out for the rain. Wind warnings have been issued for Estonia as we go into Monday. You can see that wet and windy weather pushing across into Belarus and into western parts of Russia. Behind that, lovely, calm, quiet weather to be found, particularly across France. We're going to see very nice conditions on Monday in Paris for the Olympics. Hello there. Let's have a look at the satellite image for East Asia, and you can see Typhoon Gaime still working its way north across China, bringing flooding rains as it does so, bringing mudslides as well in Hunan province. We are likely to see further flooding because as it falls apart, it's going to bring those drenching rains from the southwest, arcing round to more northern areas with some of that rain splashing into Beijing. We are likely to see flooding from that excessive rainfall. For Shanghai, it remains largely dry, but still a very windy situation from that system, and the heavy rain will push across northern parts of Japan, eventually swirling out further northeast. Despite some thunderstorms coming into Tokyo, however, it is still a story of heat and humidity. 39 degrees Celsius expected there on Tuesday, and it's been very hot and humid across much of Pakistan. We will see some wetter weather starting to work in at the start of the week. Lots of heat as well for western and eastern parts of India, with some records broken for July. But there's the heavy rain once again moving into Rajasthan, stretching down the west coast of India. A little bit drier further east of this, but we will see that heavy rain start to move into southern Pakistan on Tuesday. Hello there. Exceptional heat across the Caribbean is resulting in exceptionally hot nights in some of the islands. We'll get there in a moment. First to South America, and it's a story of heat as well for the northern half of the region. We're seeing July records smashed in places like Peru, as well as Bolivia, Paraguay and Brazil. But further south of this, it's much cooler thanks to a weather front that's pulling its way further north, bringing heavy showers on Sunday into Monday, with a potential for storms across southern parts of Brazil, Paraguay, Bolivia and into Peru. We'll see temperatures come down here. Temperatures, however, picking up for Santiago in Chile. The wet and windy weather confined to the very south, and we'll see some more wet weather across the very north of the continent, in particular for Venezuela. But it remains very hot in Ecuador. We have got warnings out for high temperatures. Places like Quito seeing the temperature about 6 degrees Celsius above the average for this time of year. And there's a heat across the Caribbean, with the Dominican Republic seeing its hottest July night on record. It's largely hot and dry here on Sunday into Monday. It will get wetter towards the end of the week, but the wet weather for now is pouring down from Mexico into Central America. That's your weather update.